Right then, let's just jump straight in. Stop losses. Everyone acts like they've got it sorted, but honestly, most of the chat you see online is people using them like absolute muppets.
Mate, it's genuinely painful to watch. You get these geezers on social media, proud as punch. Oh, I just use a 2% stop on everything. Bruv, a 2% stop on some sleepy FTSE 100 stock is a completely different universe to a 2% stop on some crypto coin that swings 20% before you've had your morning coffee.
Right.
It's not just lazy, it's asking to get wrecked.
It's worse than lazy. It's ignorant. You're not respecting the asset's personality.
Yeah.
Every market has its own rhythm, its own level of chaos. A fixed percentage ignores all of that. It's like trying to use one password for all your accounts. You're gonna get burned eventually. And don't get me started on the other lot, the support and resistance artists.
Oh, yeah. They draw a perfect little line on their chart with a ruler, place their stop a penny below it, and act like they're the Wolf of Wall Street.
I know them. And then they're all shocked. How did my stop get hit just before it ripped 100%? It's because every other amateur is looking at the exact same line, bruv.
Exactly.
It's a big, juicy target for the big money to go hunting for liquidity.
Precisely. So, it's time to level up. We need to talk about stops that are alive, stops that breathe with the market.
Okay.
Dynamic stops. And for trend followers, that entire conversation begins and ends with the king, ATR.
Average true range. Sounds a bit heavy, a bit CMT level 2, but the concept is dead simple.
Yeah?
It just measures the average daily noise. How much does this thing typically wiggle about on any given day? That's its ATR.
That's the one. Which brings us to method number 1, the absolute workhorse for any trend follower, the ATR trailing stop. Talk us through it, Chris.
Okay, so it's as easy as it gets. You look at the ATR value on your chart. Let's say it's £1 for a stock. You then pick a multiplier. This is your personal flavor. Let's say 2x.
Okay.
Your stop loss is placed 2 times the ATR, so £2 below the current price for a long. As the stock grinds higher, your stop follows it up.
Right.
Always keeping that volatility adjusted £2 cushion.
And that multiplier is the whole game, innit? If you use a tight one, like 1.5x, you're keeping a very short leash on your trade.
Yeah.
It's good for a sprint, but a bit of random noise could easily shake you out.
Whereas someone I know probably uses a 10x multiplier. Lets the trade come all the way back to his entry before he admits he might have been wrong.
Aye, cheeky. Look, a wider multiplier, say 3x, is for proper long-term trend following. You're trying to catch a move that lasts for weeks or months.
Right.
You have to give it room to have a bad day or a bad week without you getting scared and hitting the eject button. You take on a bigger initial risk for a shot and a much, much bigger reward.
I'm only playing. It's the right way to think. So that's the ATR stop. But what if you want something a bit more elegant? What's that posh-sounding one you love, Morgan?
Ah, you must mean the chandelier exit. Sounds like you'd use trading from a palace, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But the logic behind it is just beautiful.
Go on then, enlighten us.
So, instead of trailing your stop from the current flickering price, the chandelier hangs it from the highest price the stock has hit over a set period, like the last 22 trading days.
Wow.
When the stock makes a new high, the stop loss anchor moves up with it, but if the price just pulls back a bit, the stop stays put, anchored to that peak. That is actually genius. It's like you're climbing a mountain. Your safety rope isn't just tied around your waist, it's anchored to the highest point you reached so far. Exactly. It means you can have a little slip, a little wobble, but you're not falling off the whole mountain unless there's a serious trend-breaking drop. That's the perfect analogy. It is the method designed to let your winners run as far as they possibly can. It silences that voice in your head that tells you to panic sell on the first red day in 2 weeks.
Okay, so we've got the solid all-rounder ATR stop and the sophisticated chandelier exit. What about the other side of the coin? For the impatient traders, the ones who need instant gratification.
That, my friend, is the parabolic stop and reverse. Everyone's seen it on a chart. It's the little dots that chase the price up or down.
And the key thing with this one, the thing people miss, is acceleration. When a trend starts, the dots are far away from the price.
Right.
But the longer the trend goes on, the faster the dots accelerate towards the price.
It's like the indicator itself is getting nervous. It's saying, okay, this trend has had a good run. Time's probably running out. I'm going to tighten the stop right up to the price's throat to lock in these profits.
Yeah, it's aggressive, man. It's for that mate who's already checking the train times 10 minutes after arriving at the park. But for a really powerful vertical parabolic move, it can be the difference between banking 80% of the move and giving it all back when the bubble pops.
So, quick face-off. The ATR trailing stop is your reliable everyday car. The chandelier exit is your comfy long-distance cruiser for that epic road trip.
Okay.
And the parabolic SAR is a stripped-down track car for a short, violent sprint.
But you have to backtest them. Seriously. Don't just listen to us and slap a parabolic SAR on a slow, grinding dividend stock and then cry when you get stopped out 15 times a day.
No, exactly.
You do your homework and match the tool to the job.
Hold on, there's one more. The most important one. The one that isn't even an indicator. The time stop.
The unspoken rule, the street smart stop. This is what separates the pros from the hobbyist. You enter a trade with a thesis, right?
Right.
You buy a breakout because you expect it to, well, break out.
Exactly.
If you buy that breakout and 5 hours later it's just sitting there trading at the exact same price you bought it, your thesis was wrong. The explosive energy you were banking on just isn't there. So you get out. You just close the trade, even if it's for no profit, no loss. A break-even trade is a massive win because you've protected your capital and, more importantly, your mental energy. You're free to go find a trade that's actually working.
That right there is a professional's mindset. Cutting dead weight without a second thought.
So to bring it all home, your stop loss isn't just a safety net, it's an active, intelligent part of your entire strategy.
Yeah.
It needs to be dynamic, it needs to be thoughtful, and it needs to fit the market you're trading. Stop using dumb stops, start using smart stops. Your P&L will thank you for it. Simple as. All right, that's enough wisdom for one day. If you want to come chat more about this or just have a laugh with us, the link's down below for the Big Short Club chat group. Hop in and have a laugh with us. Yeah, do it. We'll have a proper tune wag. Cheers, everyone.